Alright, so how's it going, everyone? Today we're looking at a problem on YouTube that was started all by this beautiful man who decided to try to ruin the livelihoods of just about all of your favorite YouTubers. The viewer may be wondering, how is he trying to ruin all your livelihoods? What's the problem here? Well, this guy basically single-handedly started a movement on YouTube to get rid of a lot of popular advertisers, which all ultimately led to the brand new adpocalypse on YouTube.com. So here we are today. A lot of advertisers still pulling out right now as we speak and as I record this video, and ultimately a lot of money basically being lost, okay? So ultimately everybody on YouTube is pretty pissed right now. A leprechaun ruined YouTube. A leprechaun, bro. Look at this guy. For any YouTubers watching, this is the man who was able to ruin YouTube and ruin our livelihoods. Since YouTube is a full-time job for a lot of people on the platform, they are understandably really angry right now. It all started by an alleged pedo ring going on YouTube that was being apparently monetized. Since YouTube uses bots to pretty much weed out what content is and is not suitable for advertisers, right? The bots cannot see what is labeled as a pedo ring because, you know, they're bots. They don't know any better. Since a few videos were being monetized on YouTube that definitely shouldn't have been monetized, the entirety of YouTube now has to suffer, and a lot of popular advertisers are pulling out of the company. And this affects livelihoods due to the fact that a lot of money is currently being lost due to this process. It's basically like every few minutes we're losing another company. You know, we've lost Fortnite, Disney, Nestle, just about everything, you know? And it's all practically all a repeat of what happened a few years ago. This is actually basically an exact repeat of what happened the first time during the first ever YouTube apocalypse. Certain content that shouldn't be monetized was able to be monetized, which, you know, I don't blame YouTube for because they cannot really decide that. They can't see. If videos are uploaded and the bots are manipulated into thinking that the video is advertiser friendly, then what can YouTube do about it? Millions of YouTube videos are uploaded literally every single day, you know, and there's no way that the bots can watch every single piece of content uploaded to YouTube to see if it's advertiser friendly or not. So now a lot of YouTubers are being penalized for the actions of others, and it's most likely going to become extremely hard for smaller content creators to become monetized on YouTube, which, you know, part of me can understand due to the fact that, you know, they don't want anything like this to keep occurring on their platform. They don't want another apocalypse to happen inside of the future, but all because a fame-hungry, success-craving leprechaun was able to basically manipulate a bunch of companies into thinking that YouTube is a very unsafe platform in regards to showing their ads on the platform. Now all YouTubers have to suffer. Thanks, Matt. Now I'm gonna let a smaller YouTuber named Fonzie come onto the video to basically explain his point of view and his feelings on this entire situation. With him being a smaller YouTuber who just recently started and only has a few thousand subs at the time of this video recording, he's basically going to come onto the video and explain his fears in regards to YouTube in the future. His channel name is Fonzie, and he makes a lot of videos on pretty much cringy things that he finds on the internet. He makes reaction commentaries just like myself. So yeah, go ahead and take the floor, Fonzie. Oh, and a big shout out to Keemstar. He was one of the first people that I had seen to make a video on the entire apocalypse situation. So big smooches to you, Keem.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Fonzie, and before I get into my opinion on this whole ordeal here, I just want to give a quick shout out to Cyrus for giving me the opportunity and the platform to talk about how this leprechaun douchebag is not only going to make it difficult for larger content creators to earn their living, but how it is also going to affect smaller content creators and also the ones who are just starting out like myself to grow on YouTube. So apparently this guy is saying that YouTube is monetizing some horrible, disgusting things and that it's YouTube's fault and that advertisers need to pull their ads off of YouTube. The one question I have for this guy is I don't know what the fuck your weird ass is looking up, but none of that disgusting garbage shows up in my recommended. But on a serious note, it's going to be a lot harder for the smaller channels and those of us who are still growing to start getting monetized and be able to pursue our passion and making content and doing something that we love, and everyone can have their own opinions on what good and bad content is, but that's all subjective, and if you don't like something, you can just turn it off. But that's a whole other topic. But you know what, real quick, let's take a look at this guy who is supposed to be leading this whole thing and what a great person he is.
Hi. Are you interested in shooting an adult video?
Like, who the f does that? That is one of the creepiest things I think I've ever seen. And just pay attention to the girl. As soon as this guy opened his mouth, this girl ran away because he's weird. Who does that? I mean, my whole point for showing that is that this guy is weird, and this is who the advertisers are listening to instead of YouTube. And it's already hard enough to grow as a smaller creator, and I know a lot of us can agree on that. And thanks to this guy, it's gonna be 10 times harder. This guy is really just making it more difficult for everybody on the platform. And a real quick side note, it looks like Morgs is actually gonna be doing something good for the community because this stupid Coin Master game is gonna be the only thing generating ad revenue for the creators who are monetized. And I really don't want to make it all about a money thing, but in this situation, I think it kind of is because it's all based off of what this leprechaun is saying, and it's all false. And with that said, I just want to say thank you again to Cyrus, and I'll catch you guys another time.
So basically, here's where we are in YouTube 2019. A brand new apocalypse, so we're going to be making basically no money at this point. Demonetization is probably going to get a lot harsher on YouTube. Becoming monetized and joining networks on YouTube is going to probably become a lot harder for smaller content creators. And the pedo ring is not even going to be fixed on YouTube. Since there were a few bad people on YouTube misusing the platform to upload some some pretty gross things, honestly. All of YouTube is made to suffer. Do we have a choice? Not really. Did we do anything? No, we didn't. But we're all screwed, so thank you, Matt, for your help. I don't think that the Peter rings are going to end up going away. And I don't even think that's a YouTube problem. I think that it's a problem with the sickos who are uploading these things and watching these things and, you know, just being perverts. It's all completely out of YouTube's grasp, and they have no real control over it. For my fellow content creators out there who are going to be struggling throughout the apocalypse, the best thing that I can say is, well, good luck. YouTube is over and we're all screwed. Have a nice night, everybody. Love you all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.
If this city was a kingdom, I'd want you to rule with me. Still worried for your safety after all that tomfoolery. And I know I'm probably freaking out foolishly. I just don't want the next thing that I write to be a eulogy in your honor. And I know you'd hate it too, all the petty little